What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping back. And yeah, man, East versus West, North America Vengeance in the bag, number 14. And what an event, man! Crazy event. I watched the pay per view. Yeah, it was right down the street from my house. I was there Friday for the Last Man Standing tournament, and yeah, competed in the 230 class, and got beat by Alex Toproll and Caleb Riggs, top 220 guy out of Texas. So I was right up in there in the mix. Tim Talmadge ended up winning, and then Alex and Caleb and myself in the mix. Fourth place for me. Felt great being able to compete. 6 days right after the Sarah Bachman Classic. So yeah, man, it was really great to be able to compete and felt good. I wasn't sore, and it was just a great experience. So yeah, man, what a great production. I had a really great time. It was great to catch up with everybody. And I know everybody had a great experience going live to see East versus West 14. I just myself, I knew it was going to be hot as hell in there, and I just prefer to be at home. I'm not really much into hanging out anymore, being old and a family guy. I like to test myself at the competition, and then I'm like Todd Hutchings. I get out of there. So, but I know the energy was probably off the chain from what I saw people posting about it today. Everybody had a good time meeting the legends, and these matches were just unbelievable. And I'm just going to run down them real quick and give you my opinion on these matchups. But yeah, man, Coach Ray and Ryan, I knew this match was going to go the way it did. Ryan is just on another level. People just don't know who he is. Well, they do now, but they just don't. They didn't know who he was because he's just been, you know, growing in North America. But we all saw what he did at the round robin, and then we just saw him totally dominate Coach Ray. So, that's how you get in. I feel like Coach Ray, he's the kind of gatekeeper. You can, if you beat him, you get onto the next card, and it's kind of way you get your way in, and it's a win-win for Ray because he's such a great asset to the events with his announcing and the interviews after the matches. He makes the event really great. It was great seeing him. He's really big, man, compared to what I thought. Like wide, he's really wide. Not tall, but just a lot broader than what I expected. But yeah, great guy. I used to get coaching from him, and he's very knowledgeable, as you guys all know. So yeah, that was great. The Brita match, that was insane, man. Brita had it in the bag, and then the Frenchman came back and ended up winning this war 3-2. It was amazing. Great matchup, man. What a war. Just talk about a battle. To even be a part of those type of battles, it's amazing, man. So win or lose, of course you want to win, but even the loss, you're going to have, Jonathan's going to have a great, you know, data, great experience, a great learning lesson from this. When you go through those types of wars, it just builds a strong character. Elizabeth, she ended up winning easily over Toproll's wife. And yeah, that was a competitive match, but really just in the setup. And, Elizabeth was just a stronger puller, of course. And that's why she's number one in the North America. I think it's 70 kg. That's like Sarah Bachman's class. I think, by the Elizabeth was, saying someone was in the crowd, that's Sarah. So I guess maybe we'll see them pull. That would be interesting. I would like to see that matchup. Hunter and Doug Ehrlich. It went the way we thought it was going to go. Hunter's on another level. Doug's a great puller. Just hasn't been in the mix as much as of late. And yeah, man, Hunter's just on a mission, training with one of the best teams in the land, Carolina Chaos. I mean, it's crazy, and hats off to him. He's my dog, man. I love Hunter. From day one when I met him, I told him, he's special. He's got to get a brand out there. And, yeah, man, his pulling speaks for itself. And it's real exciting. He's a real exciting lightweight guy. Makes you, really enjoy the under 200-pound arm wrestling. It's just a high level of competition. Corey West dominating Travis Bajan. It looked like Travis might have found a lane, but Corey just too strong, man, too strong. But entertaining match. Zurich and Paul Talbot. I thought it was going to go that way. Zurich is he's just got that hook, dad's move, hold. I mean, it's crazy. Don't try that at home. I don't think it's going to work on top rollers. But for some reason, man, his style is crazy. Matt Mass looking dominating form, intense. That's C's favorite puller. And it was funny because walking around, seeing these guys, sometimes, I've talked to them online or whatever, interviewed them, but just seeing them walking around in person, and it's like crazy how big, tall their frames. I mean, it's insane. Alex, seeing him in person, just being next to him, it's just crazy how big and wide and friggin' thick these people are, man. Just even Travis and, Devin and those guys, man. They're just freaks of nature, man. The top guys in those super heavyweight category, man. It's just insane to me. So Laurels and Matt, that was Matt won that. Oh, this was the great match. I think this was like one of the matches of that night for me. Besides, of course, John. Janice and Justin, that was a great back and forth. It looked like Justin was, going to take this pretty easily after the first match, the first round. And, that's the thing about arm wrestling, man, is, and I've learned this the hard way myself, being up 2-0, celebrating, and then losing 3-2. It's like, it's just not over, You got to keep your energy and, and no one was celebrating in this match. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general, like you can't, it's not over till it's over. Even in the first match, you think you're dominating and then they make adjustments and it's just crazy how fast things can change, man. And then when you're tired, so, it really is the strongest, the longest. You have to be the strongest, the longest in arm wrestling, and that's what pays off in the long run, in the end, with these super matches, with these high-level competitors. That was a chess match, and it was a nail-biter, man, right to the end, man. And Justin, he lost a heartbreaker, but he'll be back. Great matchup. Those guys, man, incredible pullers. Dave Shafee and Frank. Dave, just too strong. Shafee winning that. Mangagas and Artem. Mangagas winning that 3-0, dominating Artem. But Artem didn't look like himself. He wasn't fired up. He looked tired or like maybe just not. It wasn't his moment at that time. But he'll be back. You know how he is. He'll be back crushing people once again. But another good matchup, which, I got to talk to Craig Friday when I was there. Him and Tom Holland went at it. Tom, the first match, Craig in the hook, and I was telling Craig, I heard his hook was crazy strong now, and it is. So got in the hook, and Craig just blew through him. And then, Tom saw a little daylight with a top roll, but Craig's just too strong. And, yeah, man, Craig is just on a super high level, and it's amazing to see because, he's a little older than me. It's good to see that you can elevate up, because, like, I'm at 52, and I'm thinking to myself, man, where, can I improve? I'm getting beat all the time by these top rollers. I got to get a better setup. And just seeing guys like Toddzilla and Craig compete at a high level, it just shows that, you can make improvements well into your 50s and 60s in this game, Camille and Michael Todd, that matchup, insane. Michael Todd is back 100%. Insane, dude. I mean, Michael Todd's a beast. Looks super huge. He's back to top form, and it's going to be really interesting, man. He's in the mix now with all those guys. I'd like to see him and Jerry go at it again. I would like to see, who's going to test Levon. I mean, Jerry winning his match against Alex, dominating him. I mean, his press is just insane, as we all know, the gingerbread man. Jerry is looking for Levon. He called him out, so that should be a good match. But I feel like Michael Todd could be right up there with this new right arm. Crazy, man. It's just insane. Paul Lynn and Rustin, insane matchup, which we knew it would be a battle. Rusman ended up taking that one. Close matchup. Paul's a beast. Insane. Those guys are just in phenomenal shape, phenomenal athletes, and that was a really hyped up match, really great. Prudnick and Todd Hutchings. Todd Hutchings just dominating this matchup. It was insane. Just crazy Todd Hutchings, the king of side pressure. Just showing you why he has the king of side pressure. It's just insane. Like I said, the older he gets, he just keeps getting stronger. It's unbelievable. Will it stop? Who knows? I feel like Todd Hutchings is just on another level once again, keeps climbing, breaking through all these young cats nowadays, man. It's just insane to see. John Brzenk and Leonidas, that match was so insane, dude. John at 60, he beat Leonidas 3-0. It was a war. John with the press, crazy. I was off my seat, man, yelling at the TV. It was just unbelievable. The GOAT. It's remarkable, man, because after the round 2, he looked like he was really beat, man, like tired. And that's a lot. I can't even imagine how hot it was up there. Competing against such a strong monster. I mean, Leonidas is friggin' a freak of nature, so... But John, man, pulled it off. He's the GOAT. It didn't matter how that match went, he's still the GOAT. But it just goes to kind of solidify his career. So many decades, 4 decades of arm wrestling and being on top, man. There's no sport like that. You don't see Michael Jordan competing on top at 60 years old. You don't see anybody else competing in the top of the sport at such a high level at that age, 60. So it's crazy, man. And I almost forgot, guys, last but not least, Chance Shaw and Devin Larratt match. It was insane. I saw a lot of hate before I made this video online. People complaining about why this match even happened, and it was stupid. And I thought it was really awesome and very interesting. Chance made it a good little match, man. Not that Devin was in jeopardy of losing, but it was a really good match. Chance had a good showing, and at one point it was 1-0 Chance Shaw, and there's a great picture online of Chance holding Devin, smiling at the camera. Man, it was amazing. A win-win for arm wrestling, and I thought it was a great match. And yeah, man, it was a great way to spice up the event. I thought the event was amazing. Ingen put these awesome matches together once again, and phenomenal. And it was really great to have this in North America. It was met by a lot of support, phenomenal crowd. I mean, the energy I heard was crazy. So, yeah, once again, hats off to everybody, Chance, Ingen, James Reed, all the people putting on the show. Awesome live stream, great event. I was just honored to be a part of Friday's event, pulling against those great competitors out there. And yeah, guys, so if you haven't seen the matches, go to East vs. West YouTube. They'll be posting the matches there. I think you can still buy the pay-per-view to watch the matches if you want to check them out, guys, and support arm wrestling. I recommend you do that. Thanks for stopping by, checking out the video. Please like and subscribe if you like the content on this channel. And I appreciate your support, guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon.